I got a question from one of you, and you said, every day of my life feels the exact same. It feels like I'm living in a time loop. I just can't explain it. I do the same things over and over. I go to school and I go do whatever. It's so hard to try something new. I'm not having fun. Sometimes in life, you'll have moments where you feel like you're doing the same thing every single day. You're waking up, you're going to school, you're going to work, or you're going to your friend's house, and then you go to sleep. And you wake up, you go to school, you go do this, you go to sleep. And days just fly by. I'd say about 2 years ago, I was in that situation. Nothing really felt right in life. I was doing the same thing over and over and over. And it really took a toll on me. I wasn't feeling right. I wasn't feeling the same. I didn't have any passion. I wasn't even happy. I looked happy on the outside, but inside I kind of just felt bored. I felt the same. And I thought I was never going to be able to get out of that, but I ended up getting out of that. I feel great now. One of the things I did to kind of get out of that time loop and get out of the, oh, my life is boring, I do the same thing every day, is I started playing volleyball. Now, don't go play volleyball because it might not work, but the message here is that try to find something new. In your message, you told me that it's so hard to try something new. Let's say you really want to start playing basketball, but it's so hard to, get into a league with all these people because you have to sign up, you have to pay for it. I understand that. But if you break it down into small categories, let's say you really want to play basketball, go and buy yourself a basketball. Or go to the park when you see people playing and play. If you focus on the little steps, it's not going to be that hard. Now, if you don't want to try something new and you're too afraid to do that, there's other ways to try to get out of this time loop. If you feel like every day you wake up, you go to school, you hang out with your friends, then you go to sleep, you're not achieving anything. You're doing the same thing over and over. When I was feeling this way, I started playing volleyball more, and then I set a goal for myself. I was like, okay, I'm not that good at volleyball. People are messing me up in volleyball. So I'm going to set a goal to become better at volleyball. But if I wanted to complete that goal of getting better at volleyball, I would have to work out more. So I set another goal. I want to work out once a day. When I went in and worked out, I was super tired. So I set another goal to sleep more. Every single day, I completed those goals. I went to the gym. I checked it off in my list in my head, and it gave me a sense of direction. Even if the goal is super small, even if it's like, drink water when I wake up every day. At least that's something that you're completing. Right now in your life, you're literally waking up, going to school, and coming home. Add in so many little things. Do so many little things and categorize them in your head as goals. And once you complete them, you will feel great. I have another way that I actually broke out of this time loop, boring life kind of feeling that I was in a couple years ago. Every single day I would wake up, I would sit around, play games, record videos, hang out with friends, go to sleep. I would do that every single day, and it felt repetitive. So the thing I did was I actually switched up my routine. Instead of hanging out with friends all day and then coming home late and working on videos, I started working on videos in the morning, got that all done, and then I started hanging out with friends. That little shift in my schedule really made me feel like a different person. Instead of literally hanging out with my friends all day and then slaving at night, working on videos, regretting doing it, I got all the stuff done first and I hung out with my friends. Even telling your friends like, I don't feel like hanging out today, and then going and hanging out with your parents, that'll make it feel like your schedule's different. Also, man, I talked to a bunch of people when I was feeling this way, and I got their advice on it, and I just let them know that I was feeling this way. I talked to my sisters, I talked to my friends, I talked to my parents even, and they gave me some great advice. If you live in the United States, I'm pretty sure the school that you go to has a counselor. You can literally talk to your counselor and say, my life is boring. I've been doing the same things. And the counselor, knowing her, she'll probably say like, oh, go join the track team and start running. Just talking with somebody helps a lot. If you don't like talking to people and you want to figure this out yourself, there's another thing you could do. Every single day when I woke up, I would just, sit on my phone, wake up, go shower, do all this. But it got really repetitive. So I took a couple minutes each day to just sit down and think about what I want in life. Think about what I'm going to do today, what I want to complete today, and really just getting off my phone, getting off my computer, getting off of all these movies and stuff. It helped me. Just for a couple of minutes a day to turn everything off and think, it really gets your brain going. In the video I made yesterday, I was talking about how everybody's on their phone at all times. That's what I was dealing with. Once I put my phone down and stopped getting dopamine from this little freaking phone, I was able to think. I was able to use my mind. Our minds do not like getting fed information just over and over and over because it doesn't allow them to think. It makes it so you're not creative anymore. If you're ever feeling this way, come back to this video and try the things I mentioned. It got me out of a really weird situation when I was younger, and now I feel great. I hope you figure out your problem, and I hope this helped you.